The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UAB Blazers. And the Blazers will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tyree. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Delaware's offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Hall will throw it. Sets up the screen. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So UAB's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. That's caught. It's hooked. It's a running room. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And the Blazers get the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blazers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hall to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the injury.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Turning on the Jets. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open spaces. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Blue Hens trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. A fair catch called for and made. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Pine. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 42. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today.
Looking for a man, it's Pine. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, they were looking for the... gain on 1st down.
This quarterback is getting frustrated. You can see it now, right? They've had some possessions, but they only have a field goal to show for it. And he's now starting to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They've got the screen set up, and they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And this, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Dropping back, it's Pine. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them, but if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes the other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
And the Blazers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Blazers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Bringing it out. Hits him with a stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hall will throw it. Got a man. It's Kelly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on 4th down. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Touchdown, UAB! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Delivers the stiff arm. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Blazers are on the move. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Pine. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew. Going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Blazers with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rides the back and leaves it. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. And the Blue Hens in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. It's reverse. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blazers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Hall to go up top. Quickly complete. Bulldozes his way through. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, UAB. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. he'll throw it. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback running on the draw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UAB. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run from the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Hall to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Hall will throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive court. Because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
With the catch, it's hooked. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll mark it down at the 30.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And the Blazers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Hall to go up top. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Blazers. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit.